As a lesbian, this flag no longer represents me. Pride is no longer something I want to claim to be part of because I honestly can no longer support a movement that is okay with this. Somebody tweeted, "It's no longer a pride parade anymore. From what I observed online in San Francisco and Toronto, it's become the fetish porn and pedo parade." June is finally over, and what an absolute shit show it was. But keep in mind, it does not have to be this way. Tons of LGBT people like myself are speaking out against this horrible ideology, and we are working, trust me, we are working on redrawing the lines, because the truth is most of the people who are crossing the lines aren't even remotely gay or trans. They are queer, which is basically a colorful straight ally with a boring personality, with no personality actually.
What makes you guys so excited about Pride Month?
Well, queerness, gayness, and being fabulous in general.
When did you realize that you were gay or queer?
I'm straight.
Sex toys laid out in full view while events are calling it family friendly. Booths with bondage and fetish gear. People walking around naked, waving to children. Riding your bike naked in front of kids. Pup play and fetishes on full display. Drag queens dancing provocatively in front of kids while, kids are in the audience just watching, occasionally giving them a dollar bill or two. And there are people that are saying this is okay.
Kink belongs at Pride. Children belong at Pride. Kink is not inherently sexual and has a deep-seated history in the LGBT community. It's not like a minor seeing someone wearing a collar is going to traumatize them.
It's been so bad the last few years that people are even going there recently to report on it.
One question for you guys. I'm a news reporter, so obviously there's a lot of nudity around here, men, women, transsexual stuff going on, and there's kids, wandering around the event. I'm not sure on San Francisco's laws or California's laws, is it legal for nudity to be presented in front of kids?
Nudity is legal, yeah, within certain boundaries.
What are the boundaries, do you know?
Coupled with a lewd act. Yeah, anything coupled with a lewd act or anything being done for sexual gratification that involves other people. Basically.
Okay, but this event wouldn't be considered for sexual gratification.
No, if they're walking around and it's out, that's right. That'd be different than if they're masturbating or if they're forcing, like flashing people, right? Like trying to get their attention and flashing. But no.
Even with kids, it's fine to be nude as long as there's no masturbation or anything like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Hodge twins actually had a really good point here in their video, and they said, how is it legal to walk around naked, but it is illegal to walk around in a trench coat and flash people? Make it make sense. And what does any of this have to do with being LGBT? A nudist or being naked doesn't have anything to do with being gay. Fetishes don't have to do with it. Palestine certainly doesn't have to do with it. And yet there are so many of these types of people in these parades. This is one of the worst takes I'd seen all month. Gay Star News said, this video of a young boy twerking at Pride has homophobes outraged. They have since deleted the post, which is a good thing. And, I clicked on the link and it was broken, thank God. But it did stir up an absolute pot. Let's read some of the comments. Any fellow pedophobes in the chat? The only thing I'm afraid for is this kid's safety. It's child abuse and pedophilia. It's not phobic to find it troubling. Yes. Pride has become a big party full of woke idiots, queer ideology, gender ideology sluts, and straight allies who, funnily enough, are actually transphobic and homophobic and borderline abusive towards children. You can't make this up. Let's see what Jesus has to say. I never thought I would say that in a sentence.
I mean, I have seen things that I would consider inappropriate, but at the same time, if we're shielding our kids from everything, we're teaching them to be afraid and ashamed of these things.
This guy gets nailed by 3 dudes and thinks he has the authority to speak on homosexuality. Terrible joke, I know. But it was like the only time I'm ever going to be able to make that joke. I don't think that shielding your kids from certain things makes you or them think that those things are something to be ashamed of. Sometimes it's just negative energy that we want to stray from. I'm on some spiritual shit recently. You guys have been loving it, so expect a little spiritual sense take in each one of these videos upcoming. So here's the first one. Everything in the universe is energy. We choose what type of energy each day we want to interact with. We are constantly making conscious choices, right? Choosing to be or not be around creepy people with negative energy community is not hateful or bigoted. What you give out, you will receive back. So if you are around people that are making your core being feel uneasy, that's going to attract more uneasiness into your life.
Whereas I believe that we should be teaching our children to just live and let live and understand that others will do things that maybe we wouldn't do, and that's totally okay. If they're not hurting anyone, our only responsibility is to love them.
And also, part of loving someone doesn't mean that you have to fully accept them and keep them in your life. Quite the opposite. It means you fully accept who they are, but you also can choose to not interact with them or have them be a part of your life for that same reason, because that is also a part of loving yourself. I recently asked a ton of college kids what they thought the LGBT community, the community, is doing wrong. They did not hold back. Here's what they had to say. We are all taught to be proud of who we are and who we love. There are also many things that we should not be proud of, in my opinion, that we're doing wrong. They've been doing some bullshit. There's some big issues in the community right now. I want to know what you think those issues are. Because we need to be calling out our own people, right?
Dog masks are not the move. They're just not the move. Furry, like, dog masks. And it's weird because I'm like, you should have some shame. Like, keep that out of pride.
Yeah, there's like furries and stuff too who are like marching.
Furries aren't gay. They're not LGBT. They shouldn't even be in the parade.
I'm sorry, like, you should not be on all fours.
I accept everyone. Everyone is beautiful, but like, why?
I don't know about that.
Most people are beautiful. And like the dog mask, come on. Why are you wearing a tail? Why are you going out in public?
Too pushy on the topics.
You know that some of them are in schools now, they want like litter boxes in schools.
Litter boxes?
Teachers should keep their personal life obviously private, but in a school environment, no, I don't think you should be talking about that or correlating anything like sexual ed to your personal life either. Sexual ed should be sexual ed and your personal life separate.
I think people are totally fine with y'all. We don't care, but it's the excessive amount that we don't like.
What do you think about like children transitioning, children going to pride parades with naked people all around? What do you think about that kind of stuff?
I don't know if that's a children's scene.
If it's like New York Pride and LA Pride, no.
So you mean it's not okay for drag queens and gay men to shake their asses in front of young little girls and boys?
It is not right for twinks in fishnet with their booty holes cut out to have their shit jingling on the telephone poles on New York block. No.
I feel like that's not much to ask for.
Give them a little bit of time to just figure out themselves and not push everything onto them.
You think there's a difference between homosexuals and or gay people and queer community, the queer community?
What's the difference?
The difference is exactly what you just said. There's the people like me that just want to live our life as homosexuals and be gay and not push it on anybody. And then there's the queer community, rampant, shove it down your throats. We need to be in schools. We need to we're teachers and we need to tell our kids that we're non-binary and teach kids about pronouns at 4 years old.
You're not going to go send a little kid to rated R movie. You know what I mean? With all this nudity and cursing and everything. Like, they're children. They're children.
People are pissed and it shows. We are seeing this sort of thing over and over and over in the media. Man cited for vandalizing Huntington Pride crosswalk says he has no regrets. And I cannot blame him, honestly. Like, look at this shit. It's disgusting. And the funniest part of it all is people out there acting like it's me and Gays Against Groomers and Blair White and Buck Angel and Marcus and all these other more conservative, right-leaning gays that are the issue. Bitch, no.
Your own children will. Your children will see us. Your children will love us. And your children will join us.
This is very reminiscent of that video that went viral a few years back. We're here. We're queer. We're coming for your children. I'm sure you guys remember that. It wasn't okay then, it's not okay now. Stop it. Just what they need, more ammo to shoot us while we're already down. By the way, actual gays, lesbians, and transsexual people have been speaking out against this for quite some time now, specifically about the difference between being LGBT and queer. Somebody even made a post on X and it said, a lot of y'all just happen to be gay and aren't remotely queer, and it shows. You can't be queer and insist on upholding traditional gender norms or shit on the working class or hate butchers or hate trans people or be racist or any of the things that you gays will do. You just happen to be gay, but you aren't even remotely queer in the community. Queerness is so much more than just not being cis-het. And a lot of you don't realize that you don't qualify for the queer label if we are getting technical, because there's nothing radical about your existence. Oh my God, shut up. And honestly, tons of us have been speaking out against this, like I said. One person said, correct, I want nothing to do with your resentful, dehumanizing, sexist, homophobic cult. I am gay. not queer. I also got in on this on X and I said, LGBT pride has been taken over by woke, weak queers who are actually homophobic and transphobic. Make it make sense. But as always, I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments if you think pride parades were okay now, if they were okay then, if you prefer the old types of parades to the new. And other than that, make sure you subscribe to this channel because I have a great video coming out next Sunday. Be prepared. It's a hot mess as per usual, but we are speaking a lot of sense. Other than that, I'll see you guys then. I love you. Love yourselves. Keep calling out the bullshit. Bye.